But we've been waiting since September of last year to get this back, so it has taken a quarter of a year to get it back in stock. And who knows, if it goes again today, we don't know when it's coming back. But this is brilliant, and I know you've got a great demonstration to show us a bit later on this. So, excellent. So 827453 is the item number. Now we are starting things off though with our today's special value. We've been so excited to get this on board at QVC because everyone's talking about it. It's brilliant. And this is a very special mattress indeed. It is the Emma Elite Air Grid mattress, acclaimed as Telegraph's recommended in the Telegraph 16 Best Mattresses of 2024. It's their most breathable mattress ever, and it's our most premium mattress that we've ever featured from Emma on QVC. It's also the deepest mattress we've ever sold from Emma. And I think that we are all recognising now the importance of a good night's sleep. This could be the one for you. We've got 4 sizes to choose from. Whichever size you decide to go for, you are saving at least 50%. So it's 50% in the double. Everything else, it's actually more than 50% saving. So it's an incredible offer and 5 easy pays, and we'll deliver it to your door. And it's the Bed in a Box brand. So if you've struggled with mattresses going up and down stairs, especially the stairs that are half stairs and then you get the other half going up the other direction, this could be for you because it all comes in a box. It's the Bed in a Box brand that's become just so renowned now, and to have this technology, it is really brilliant. Love it.
Yeah, it's fantastic. I know QVC love bringing mattresses in January, and I know they fought really hard to be able to bring this one this January and at this price, because this is new technology that we're looking at and award-winning.
It is absolutely amazing. Amazing to be able to get it for you at this price, but the price expires at midnight tonight. It's well worth just trying for yourself. If you don't love it, we will come and get it from you. And it's the first time we have ever had an Emma mattress as our January mattress today's special value. And there we can see, as I mentioned before, the Telegraph recommended for 2024. So this is some older mattress or older version. This is the latest technology that we're bringing you. So the Air Grid technology, that's really new, isn't it?
That is. This is the new technology that is sort of making waves, actually. It's the Air Grid technology. So it's got several purposes. Firstly, it's going to make sure that your body stays at an optimum temperature. That is so important when getting a really good, deep, nourishing sleep. It's going to make sure that you don't get too hot, and because, of course, that really can disrupt you. It's really, really breathable, and you can see the grid design actually allows the air to breathe. Not only that though, but the feel of it, it really, really comforts you. It sort of cradles you, and actually it's quite adaptive to your body. So when you move, it sort of moves with you. It's really responsive. And it's going to promote that perfectly aligned spinal alignment. And I know Emma are so passionate about keeping your spine happy. That's how they put it.
Well, it fills in the gaps. It's a bit like, you know, if you have shoes like, let's say, Vionic or Skechers, where you don't have all the pressure just on the heel and then the ball joint of your foot. There's contours underneath to come up to meet so that you're not getting those pressure points. The same is true if you've got a mattress like this. It's all coming up and contouring around your body, so you're not getting all the pressure, let's say, in your hip or your shoulder, especially if you're a side sleeper. That's where you can really feel the pressure if you've got the wrong mattress. This is coming up and creating a personalised sleep space every time.
Yeah, it really is. And actually, it's also got that 7-zone technology. So that means that the pressure points are slightly different around those pressure points that we need to look after the body. So you think of your head moving down to the shoulders, the hips, the knees, the feet. And that's all within that infinity spring layer. 7 layers in total to this mattress. That's why it's 27 centimetres deep. So a little bit deeper than your average mattress. I quite like a deep mattress, but the fact that it's got all of those layers underneath just adds to it.
And you can actually see the layers there inside. You can see all of that technology.
Yeah, it's quite interesting. Isn't it lovely? You can actually open the mattress up. I mean, for starters, you can take this top layer off. And I keep thinking, why do all mattresses not have a layer that you can take off and throw in the wash? Because surely you want to keep your mattress nice and fresh and clean.
Yeah.
So this is the ultra dry layer. This already full of technology. It's moisture wicking. So if you do lose moisture, which you inevitably do in the night, it's going to disperse it and release it back into the air. Then underneath that one, that's where you've got your air grid, and you can see it underneath there. And actually, I need to feel that. It's sort of made of almost like a cooling gel.
It's really lovely.
It really is. So that's got that breathability. But as you move your hand across it, it adapts and it reacts to that movement immediately and then retains its shape immediately.
And then you've got the airflow within that air grid.
Yes.
So if ever you felt like, oh, well, I'm not sure about memory foam because I think I'm just going to get too hot.
Yeah.
Maybe you've tried different memory foam that perhaps has been far inferior to something like this.
Yes.
This air grid technology, the way that you've got the air circulating, it actually encourages the airflow while you sleep.
Yeah.
Every time you move, you get a bit more of the airflow going through.
Yeah, it's so good, and it's such a good point, actually, because the layer underneath is memory foam. So you've got all of that brilliant memory foam technology that we've heard about, developed from NASA, brought into our mattresses. But like you say, I often found with memory foam a little bit hot for myself, and sometimes it takes a little bit longer to regain its shape. This one, obviously with the air grid, that temperature is sorted, and this one actually has been developed further, so it regains its shape much quicker.
And we can see there what the technology is doing for us as we sleep. I mean, it feels lovely. You're not going to be able to resist just feeling it when you get it home, you undo it. But speaking of undoing it, when you actually get this at home, it's going to be delivered to you in a box. So if you are taking it upstairs, you're going to need two of you going up the stairs. But then after that, you're doing this, all the unpacking of it and everything by yourself.
I am, yeah. So it is quite weighty, but you've got to think about all of those layers in that mattress, including springs, by the way, and it still comes in that box. And it is quite weighty, but our stairs, like you mentioned earlier, they're quite narrow and they're quite steep because it goes up to a little loft room, and they come back on themselves, and I've got a long dangly light just to add to all of the, you know, a bit like an assault course. And we did it in one go. It was really easy to manoeuvre up the stairs.
So good, isn't it? And I live in a bungalow. I'm quite lucky.
Yeah.
I don't have this mattress, but I have a previous Emma mattress that I currently sleep on. It is the bed brand I sleep on, and I just had to get it in the door and then I was away. I did it all by myself. It was actually really easy. But obviously it depends on your mobility and what have you. But for living in a bungalow, it was easy for me. I just brought it in a box, undid it, and then plonked it on the bed, and there you go. They do recommend that if you can wait, then it's a good idea just to allow it to just unfold and...
Yeah, for it to reach its sort of optimum expansion, shall we say, 72 hours, but you can sleep on it straight away. You don't have to stay off it for 72 hours.
Yeah.
So it can be put to use straight away.
And I think that a good night's sleep, when you think about everything that we do in life, a good night's sleep can't be overstated, the importance of it, because we find that we've got much more clarity when we've had a better night's sleep. We feel maybe a bit more patient with things that can try us during the day. Maybe even when you're behind the wheel of a car, if you haven't slept well, maybe your concentration isn't quite so good. I mean, it can actually be dangerous when you don't get enough sleep consistently. And it's okay, we're designed so that we can cope with it every now and again. But if you're consistently getting a much worse night's sleep than you could be, imagine how much better life could be if you gave this a go, and you've got 60 days to try it for yourself. That's 59 nights sleep on here. All you have to do is choose the size that you're going for, and whichever size you go for, you're saving at least 50%. So, for example, with the double, you save exactly 50%. So that's hundreds of pounds off, £764 saved. But then in the single, you're saving £501. In the king size, you're saving £825, and it's actually headed towards £1,000 saving in the Super King, and all of them have 5 easy payments. Plus, there's no delivery. Think if you've ever had a mattress delivered to your home, even if it's a single one, you know how much you can pay for delivery on things like that. This is ultimate comfort. You also have a 10-year warranty with the brand too. So, I mean, you just cannot go wrong. You really are shopping with confidence, and you've got the pressure relief, that feeling that when you get into bed, it's almost like laying into a cloud. It's just, you feel so supported, and you're less likely to need to turn over, keep tossing and turning in the night if you're comfortable already, because I think our bodies don't need to move, really, unless we're uncomfortable. So I think that's what prompts us to move around a lot in the night. But if you're comfy in the first place, less likely that you're going to wake yourself up tossing and turning. Yeah,
and if you do move a bit in the night, maybe you get up a few times in the night, I know I certainly do, you're not going to disrupt your partner if you sleep sleeping next to somebody, because it's got all of that technology to ensure the weight distribution is kept, and you're not going to disrupt who's next to you, which is really important, because you don't want to be disrupted in the night, because then not only will you be moody the next day, you'll be moody with who woke you up.
Yeah, exactly. There'll be two moody people in the house.
Yes, exactly.
But do remember, 60 days to try it for yourself. And I don't know any place that really offers that. When you think about going to... With your last mattress, if you didn't buy it from QVC, what was your experience? Maybe you've been to a bed shop where they've got all the beds out, they've got other shoppers, you feel a bit self-conscious while the shop assistant waits for you while you sit down, you go, yeah, I think I like this one. I don't know. You really need to sleep on it to know for sure. And if you don't love it, we will come and get it from your home. I mean, we couldn't make it simpler for you if we tried.
Yeah, it's absolutely brilliant. And of course, do your own research. I'm urging you to go online, do your research, and also come across those awards and those recommendations that you'll find for the mattress as well. Yeah. And it's just incredible, actually, the amount of technology that's gone into it. But when you think about how much of our lives we spend in bed and what it actually does to our health and how it affects our mental health, our physical health, actually, there should be this amount of technology and there should be this amount of research put into something that is so important to us.
And it is something you are going to use. So unlike, let's say, a gym membership, you know, I'm sure that everyone starts off with the best of intentions and you go solidly for maybe even a whole month, maybe 2 months. But when you pay, you have a big outlay like that and you feel like, yeah, it's worth it because it's for my well-being. Well, the same can be said of a great night's sleep. I mean, that is for your well-being. We just had an hour of the Wellbeing Collective. We're looking at ways that we can really make the most of life. And I think that sleep, it's one place that, unlike the gym, this is definitely a place that you're going to go to every single day. You're going to get into bed every day. And this could be making a huge difference to you, but you still have 60 days to think about it.
Yeah, absolutely. They say that actually the second Friday in January is when most people give up on.
Really, that quickly?
But I think sometimes we do almost resolutions that are punishing to us. And I think actually people are coming more around to the fact that we really need to nourish ourselves. You know, we work really, really hard in life. We have busy lives. Maybe we need to look at things slightly differently and ways to nourish and help us sort of flourish in life rather than punish.
And with a 10-year warranty, I mean, it may go way beyond 10 years, but if it lasts for 10 years, once you start dividing that cost down and you think, actually, that's amazing, when you divide it down to how much it's going to cost you per year over 10 years, how many sleeps you're going to get on it. And think about your current mattress as well. What does it feel like when you wake up? Do you wake up with aches and pains? Obviously, we can't guarantee you're not going to wake up with aches and pains. It might be down to something else. But what if it just happens to be that you're putting up with a mattress that you really didn't need to? Maybe you've had it for way too long. Perhaps it's even been a hand-me-down mattress or something like that. You know, maybe some relatives bought a new bed themselves and they said, oh, we're thinking of getting rid of this mattress. I mean, it just makes so much sense to invest and to just give it a try while we've got this price and the easy payments. Better than half price and one of the most talked about mattresses. You may have seen the advertising campaigns. People are talking about this.
Yeah, they really are. It's made a lot of noise, actually. And I don't know, recently I was saying that we renovated and I slept on a mattress that was absolutely not a good mattress. And until you do that, even I didn't realise actually the difference in sleep and the difference in how you feel and your physicality. So you can see there, just again, all of those 7 layers of technology that's thrown in there, including that brilliant air grid layer at the top. So you've got your breathability, you've got your washable top layer, that's got the moisture wicking technology as well. That air grid that's going to give you that really, really unique floating feeling. not only that, not only does it feel amazing, it's going to keep you at an optimum temperature, which is vital. You've got all of the goodness of memory foam underneath there. Oh, I should say, actually, I don't know if we've mentioned, it's around 7.5 on the firmness rating.
So it's kind of a medium.
It's a medium, which I think is quite a happy medium, especially if there's two of you with different preferences.
Yeah.
It's kind of meet in the middle, isn't it?
I just think you can't go wrong, really. I think it's the perfect firmness because it's just in that sweet spot, or at least for me anyway.
Yeah.
I don't like it to be too soft, but I also don't like it to be so firm that it feels like it's not filling in the pressure point.
Yes, I agree with you.
Whereas this does. It comes up to meet you, but then it does feel like you're floating on it. It's just lovely.
Yeah, you're not sinking to it. It does cradle you, and you feel that comfort from it, but it has give this sort of weightless feeling. Yeah.
And that's why I do have an Emma mattress. I absolutely love my Emma mattress, but now I want this one. I really do. I'm wondering if maybe I should pass on my current one to my daughter and son-in-law, and then I could maybe go for this, because my current one actually isn't that old. But to get this at this kind of price, I mean, it's such a great deal, and you've only got, well, you've got less than 4 hours now to get hold of that price, and less than 4 hours to make use of our 5-pay all-day event. So you can have 5 easy payments, 0 P&P. In fact, for the whole hour, it's an hour dedicated to Emma, the science of sleep, and everything in the hour comes to you with 0 P&P charges. So that's great news too, including the mattress protector that's on the way. We haven't seen this since September of last year, and it just came back to us. So if you missed out before, today's your lucky day, because you can use the 5 easy payments, and we've currently got all sizes in stock.
Discover our beauty steal for January. This Nails Inc collagen pot remover helps to promote nail strength, growth and cell renewal. Available now on QVC Beauty in 3 interest-free instalments with no P&P to pay.
The petite revolution has begun.
Discover great brands and new offers every day. And if you're new to QVC, get £5 off your first order with code 54U. Shop with joy. Shop with QVC.
Well, we're enjoying our 5-pay day all day long, so 5 easy payments on everything. So that means everything online. You can use the code ALL5EZ if you want to pay 5 easy payments. That's 1 payment per month until the item's paid for. And in this hour, no P&P on anything. We're talking about Emma and the science of sleep. In fact, I think it's called the science in sleep, isn't it? I keep calling it the wrong thing. Never mind.
Both same thing. We know what you mean. We know what you mean.
You know what we mean. It's all about sleep, and it's about getting the best night's sleep that you can. You might want something to protect your mattress, and it doesn't have to be an Emma mattress either. It could be a mattress that you currently own that you know would benefit from having that extra protection for those spills that happen in life.
Absolutely. If you're going to invest in a really good mattress, which obviously we've been talking is so important, then why not make sure that you protect it? This is brilliant. This has proved so popular. I know people have been waiting for it to come back. You're sitting on it there, Catherine, and I know we already know that it's 100% waterproof, but actually the feel of it with you sitting on, if you didn't know that this was waterproof, you wouldn't realise from the touch of it.
Yeah,
because you would expect it to have almost that sort of plasticky coating to it. When you get this home, it might feel a little bit like there's some sort of waterproof material in there. After a few days, that actually disappears. So stick with it. But I'm going to test it for you, and then I'm going to talk about all of the other technology in there.
And it is 5 5-star rated as well. Last
Yeah.
time we saw it was September, so it's great to be able to get it back. More stock has just arrived. But have a look at that review online. It's so lovely of you to leave those 5-star reviews. Also, it's quite impressive if somebody is that impressed by something as, let's be honest, a bit mundane, a mattress protector. They've been that impressed. They've gone over to our website and they've given us 5-star praise for this.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it could be. It's such a saver for you, though, isn't it? Because if you have got a brand new brilliant mattress and you do have an accident, which can easily happen, whatever it might be, then you will be impressed by it and you will be thankful of it. What's your iPad?
You can't put your mattress in the washing machine.
No, exactly, but you can put this one. You can put the protector in there. Right, I'm going to pour plenty of water. Watch that doesn't trickle towards you. Keep your eye on that one. I'm going to leave it there for a little bit. I'm going to leave it there to soak in for you. Just so we can test underneath afterwards while I tell you about a couple of the other bits to do with the protector. It's clinically proven. It's got an allergy shield, so it's clinically proven against dust mites and allergens, pet allergens, sorry. And apparently 70% of our respiratory allergens come from dust mites. And unfortunately, those little lovely things like to live in our mattress, so that's going to protect.
They produce a lot of things as well that also remain in our mattresses.
Lovely.
Dust mite feces. Let's just say it for what it is.
Very nice. So this is going to clinically proven to protect you from that. It's also designed like a fitted sheet, so it's going to stay on your mattress and it sort of envelops the entirety of the mattress. So you're really, really keeping it protected. A really, really deep pocket to that one as well. So if you've got a nice deep mattress, that's going to be fine. And then what I'm going to do is pull this back. I don't want that water to trickle towards you. Here we go. And there's your mattress underneath, completely...
Look at that.
Bone dry.
That is fantastic, isn't it? So imagine if you've... I mean, the minute that you have a mattress and you... From the first night that you sleep on it, usually, you will notice every time you change your bed and you can see little spills here and there. I mean, this is just brilliant. It will keep your mattress nice and fresh. And look at the price as well. We've got single at £60, double is 75. Then the king size is 81 and 87 for the Super King. But try it with the 60-day money-back guarantee and 5 easy pays today. This is what Love Sweet Peas says. I'm so happy. Best quality protector I've ever bought. Nice and deep. Also did the job and saved my new mattress from spillage. So that's really good to hear. Thank you. Oh, and by the way, if you want the single, we're down to single-figure stock on that one. So you definitely got to be quick for that. Oh, sorry.
Don't you worry. Don't you worry.
This is great. Honestly, I fell in love with these last night when we were looking at them. I thought that was such a good idea. So you do get just the one of these. We do have a pillow pair coming up later on, but we've both got one